Hello, this is Microsoft Teams training video. We are going to be going over some of the functionality of the dashboard once you log into your Microsoft Teams account. Let's begin. So on the left-hand side, once you log into your Microsoft Teams account, you will come to a dashboard that looks just like this. So let's go over some of the things that we see here. On the left-hand side, we have activity. It's going to show any of the meeting activity that you have. Chats is going to show any previous chat logs of any meeting that you've had. Teams right here, you can create a team. Meetings right here on this icon, you'll be able to create, schedule, or meet now. Calls, you can save your contacts here. And then files, here you'll be able to actually share files with other participants in the meeting. So that takes care of over there. Let's go over to the right-hand side, and right here where my picture is, maybe there's a picture of you, or there'll just be a person icon there. So what you will do is you'll just click on that, and then it brings up our settings menu. And I just wanted to go over some of these settings just so you're familiar with them. So you can edit your profile here, and then we can, pick the status that we want, whether it be we're online and we're available, whether we're busy, do not disturb us, be right back, or appear. We can choose that. You can also pick a status message if you'd like. So you click on that, type your status message. And that is probably all we need to know about. Well, we have settings here, and you can click on that, and just general settings. So, you can, mess with the themes and your language and your keyboard and stuff, privacy settings, notification settings, call settings. Okay, so now that we've gotten familiar with the settings, and over here, let's show you the meeting functions here. So when you go to your meeting icon, that's where you'll go to create a meeting or schedule a meeting. So let's go over the first bit, and that would be to meet now. You want to start doing exactly what it says, start a meeting right away. So let's start that meeting. You'll start that meeting. Up here, you can choose a title for the meeting. For our purposes here, we have meeting with Brent Todd. And then, like I showed you in the previous meeting, we would go ahead and click join now after we've selected the appropriate devices. Let me click join now. It would help us join, it's connecting. And then right here, this box pops up. So what you would need to do is copy the meeting link, and then you would email that to your participants. Or you could invite via email through the app here. I actually prefer copying the meeting link and pasting that into an email and then sending that to my invitees. So that's what you'll do there. Let's go ahead and click out of that. Once that's done, then they'll receive your email and they'll click on the link, and then they'll populate in the screen we see here. Okay, so let's go ahead and end out of that, and we'll go leaving that one. So let's go back to our meetings tab. Meetings tab, we'll click that, and we're back here where we were before, but let's schedule a meeting this time. So let's schedule. We'll click on schedule, and then here you can see it's sort of like Zoom, but let's go ahead, and so you would type in the title of your meeting just like you would in Zoom. And for our purposes here, we have Brent Todd's Teams meeting. So when we're going to have this one scheduled today, say at 5 p.m. and we'll have it end at 5:30, or we're just giving a general time window there. So anyways, let's go ahead and schedule that. Hit schedule. Schedule, as you can see, this window pops up. And it's the same thing we saw in the meeting now, but it's basically the same thing, but this is going to be an invitation for a scheduled meeting, for our meeting today at 5 o'clock. We'll send that to our invitees. They'll get it, and then they will join the meeting at 5 o'clock. And as you can see, you can copy meeting invitation here. I'll click on that. It's copied to clipboard, and I would go and then email that to my invitees. Okay. And so that's about it for Microsoft Teams.